Colin Powell's enduring contribution to American foreign policy is the Powell Doctrine that explains when and how and under what circumstances we should commit American power. He says, first of all, we should not allow mission creep to define the mission. Secondly, we should set a clear objective and goal. And thirdly, before we go in, we should have an exit strategy. The Obama administration is violating all three of those rules. First of all, mission creep has already happened. It's already crept. We originally said this was to create a no-fly zone so Gaddafi's Air Force couldn't attack the rebel positions or go after civilians. Well, we've already gone far beyond that. We're bombing all of his armor, all of his tanks, strafing his army, hitting his command and control post. We even did a decapitation strike in his compound where he lives. So we're obviously going beyond that, and obviously mission creep has gone from protecting the civilians to the regime change. And that's the second problem. We have no clear goal. Obama resists saying that this is about regime change, but obviously it is. If our goal is to protect the civilians and the regime doesn't change, the minute we stop protecting the civilians, they'll be slaughtered again. So at what point do you withdraw? And anyway, in the long run, how can you protect civilians from 20,000 feet and firing cruise missiles from the Mediterranean? It's not possible to do that. So obviously the goal is regime change, and then the goal is a Pacific Libya. But what happens if Gaddafi doesn't go? Or what happens if he does go and there's an Iraqi-style insurgency? And that brings you to the third problem. You have no exit strategy. If Gaddafi doesn't go, are we going to send in ground troops, or are we going to continue to bomb him ad infinitum? And if Gaddafi does go and there's an Iraqi-style insurgency, what are we going to do then? Can we just leave it and say goodbye, sorry we intervened? You can't do that. So Obama is really disregarding the Powell Doctrine. Shows what happens when you have a rookie in charge.